May I request you all to please be seated. A big round of applause for our chief guest, Mr. K.T. Ramarao. Good evening to one and all. I am extremely delighted to welcome each one of you at the Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry Excellence Award Ceremony. I take this opportunity to welcome all the FTCCI members, members of the Managing Committee, past president, award winners and special guests. A very warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. K.T. Ramarao, Honorable Minister for Industries, MA and UD, ITEC, Government of Telangana. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing the occasion. Your maiden visit will always be remembered by all of us. Sir, being an oldest and the largest chamber of commerce, we are very determined to engage with you more closely, and your physical presence today has given us all new energy. So thank you so much. I respectfully welcome Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary, Industries Department. Sir, you have always been our guide and mentor, and thank you once again, and we are extremely fortunate to have you with us in all the activities of the Federation. Today we have all gathered here to co-create and rejoice the achievement of the award winners. It is often said that talent wins the game, but talent combined with teamwork and intelligence let you win the championship. And definitely all our award winners have illustrated through their exemplary work in their respective domain. I request you all to please give a big round of applause to all our award winners today. Honorable Minister, the FTCCI provides a platform for networking and consensus building within and across the sector, and is always for the growth and development of our MSME members, sir. And now we are happy to announce that we have extended our office facility at the GMR Shamshabad Airport. And again, this is for all the exporters in and around the region. So we are happy to announce that as well. And before I invite the dignitaries onto the stage, we would like to show a 1-minute film about the FTCCI.
The largest business organization of Telangana state. Legacy of excellence, the voice of the industry, representing the interests of 25,000 businesses of all sizes, sectors and regions. Empowering trade through advocacy, solution and standard setting. Opening new avenues for unprecedented growth. Laying the foundation for an industrial transformation in the state of Telangana. Now, poised for the next century and beyond. The Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FTCCI. Together, let's rewrite the vision for a progressive future.
Thank you so much. May I now request our President and the Chair of the Award Committee, Mr. Inani and Mr. Modi, to please accompany our Chief Guest, Honorable K.T. Ramarao, onto the stage, please. May I request Senior Vice President, Mr. Bhaskar Reddy and Mr. Anil Agarwal, Vice President, to please accompany our Guest of Honor, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, onto the stage. A big round of applause for our Chief Guest and Guest of Honor. Before we begin the session, I would request our President to kindly felicitate our Chief Guest and Guest of Honor with a plant. I now invite our President, Mr. Ramakant Indani, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Shri K.T. Ramarao, Honorable Minister for Industries, IT and C, MA and UD, Government of Telangana. Shri Jayesh Ranjan ji, IAS, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, IT and ITES, Government of Telangana. Mr. Ravindra Modi, Chairperson of Awards Committee and past President, FTCCI. My colleagues on dais, Mr. Bhaskar Reddy, Senior Vice President, Mr. Anil Agarwal, Vice President, FTCCI, Management Committee members, past Presidents, Chairs and Co-Chairs of Expert Committees of FTCCI, all the invitees, members of the Federation who are our strength, present here and joined through live telecast, all award winners, print and electronic media, good evening. My hearty welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my sincere thanks to our most beloved, visionary and dynamic Minister, Shri K.T. Ramarao, for accepting our invitation and sparing his valuable time to present the FTCCI Excellence Awards. Sir, we are truly honored with your presence and your maiden visit to Federation House, making it a memorable event for all of us. On this occasion, I want to dedicate a couplet in Hindi in your honor of the Honorable Minister. आप बहुत हंसते रहिए, बहुत मुस्कुराते रहें, आप बहुत हंसते रहिए, बहुत मुस्कुराते रहें, प्यार के मोती यूं ही लुटाते रहें, प्यार के मोती यूं ही लुटाते रहें। अब तेलंगाना में कभी नहीं होगा अंधेरा, अब तेलंगाना में कभी नहीं होगा अंधेरा, आपके विजन से तेलंगाना हमेशा जगमगाता रहेगा। आपके विजन में तेलंगाना हमेशा जगमगाता रहेगा। Sir, to begin with, the Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry, which is a 103 years old chamber, has initiated Excellence Awards for industries with just two categories. With the advent of large-scale industrial development and emergence of new businesses, the number of award categories has now increased to 21. I congratulate all the winners for receiving the coveted award from our beloved Minister. The Government of India and World Bank's initiative to rank the states on ease of doing business has created a competitive spirit among the states, and we are glad to note that every state is striving to achieve top rank by introducing various reforms and creating business-friendly atmosphere. It is with pride I mention that the Telangana government under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Sri KCRG and Minister KTRG has ensured that our state remain at the top of in rankings. It reflects the dedication of leadership and the government officials in promoting the state as most progressive state in the country, and we congratulate you for your most dedicated team. Sir, may I take this opportunity to thank Mr. Jayesh Ranjan for doing a commendable job in attending to our industry problem always, and more particularly during the lockdown period. His instant response and proactiveness to resolve the issue helped the industry sail through the difficult times. He is always available either personally or through a message. Thank you, sir, to be with us at this moment of pride and for your support to Federation and its members. Friends, may I bring to your attention that with the focus, dedicated and proactive efforts of Shri K.T. Ramarao, Mana Hyderabad has bagged the top spot in Mercer's Quality of Living India rankings 2019, and now our beloved city stands tall, ranked as number 1 amongst the 34 best cities to live in India and work in India. We congratulate our beloved Minister for this admirable accomplishment. This deserves a big round of applause. Sir, I would like to inform you that FTCCI has done its bit during the COVID-19 induced lockdown to bring the difficulties faced by the industry and trade to the notice of the union and state governments. We have submitted number of representation to the ministries of MSME, Finance, Industries and Commerce and various regulatory bodies including RBI. We had number of virtual conferences with the various union ministers. Sir, there is no dispute to the fact that micro and small units, unorganized manufacturing and service sector units have suffered hugely due to COVID-19 pandemic, and there is still struggling come out of the crisis. Various schemes and assistance announced under Atmanirbhar Bharat for MSMEs are insufficient and ineffective, and many of the units are still reeling under the crisis. Sir, you have been the most dynamic and proactive minister, sir. On behalf of industry, may I submit the following observation for your kind consideration, sir. We request you to extend some concessions, subsidies to these units by way of waiver, reduction in different charges, fees, and kindly allocate more funds to industrial promotion in the upcoming state budget for financial year 21-22, sir. Also, we request you to redress pending issues such as road connectivities to some of the ILAs, resolution of industrial property tax issue, HMDA setback rules, and exemption of trade license fee to manufacturing units, sir. Sir, this trade license fee is being levied on just like some property tax, sir. So that may be looked into, sir. There are hassles from Gram Panchayat, sir, both during construction period and arbitrary announcement in property tax and at the time of payment to them. Sir, we request for a appointment at a later date so that we can discuss with you, sir. With the passing of time, the activities of FTCCI is also growing. We are conducting many skill development programs and also in final stage of setting up a alternative dispute resolution ADR center, for which MOU was signed with Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad. And soon our Hyderabad city may be one of the hub for commercial arbitration in the South Asian region, sir. Sir, to meet our growing activities, we need more space, and since infrastructure here is not sufficient, for the reasons brought to your notice, sir, during our earlier presentation, we request your honor to kindly expedite the allotment of alternative land in lieu of our existing plot at Jubilee Hills. Your support help us to serve industry better by giving them more services. Sir, I would like to inform that our members have risen to the occasion and generously contributed to Chief Minister Relief Fund both during COVID and recent floods, sir. I congratulate all the award winners once again and extremely proud of their achievement. Finally, I want to submit one more couplet for our minister, sir. खोल दो पंख मेरे कहता है परिंदा, खोल दो पंख कहता है परिंदा, अभी उड़ान और बाकी है, अभी उड़ान और बाकी है, ज़मीन नहीं है मंजिल मेरी, अभी पूरा आसमान बाकी है, स्काई इज द लिमिट. Thank you, Minister, sir, S. Ranjan ji, and thank you all, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Inani. May I now invite Mr. Ravindra Modi, Chair of the FTCCI Excellence Committee, to deliver his introductory remarks.
Good evening, everybody. Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries, Information Technology, Electronic and Communication, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Government of Telangana. Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, IS, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department, Information Technology, Electronics and Communication Department, Government of Telangana. Managing Committee members, my colleague, past presidents, members of Excellence Award Committee, award winners, distinguished guests, members of FATSI, press and media, ladies and gentlemen. we are privileged today to have Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu as chief guest for presenting FATSI Excellence Award. Sir, we have been waiting for you almost 6 years to be with us and address FATSI members. We, the FATSI, are highly jubilant and feel privileged to welcome you at FATSI. We wish you will continue to support and encourage us by attending our functions in future too. I also welcome Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu as guest of honor today, without whom we would not have such a grandeur function. I also welcome each one of you for today's Excellence Award function. Sir, before I start, I want to put it on record that I am one of your ardent fan and admirer. You are a rare politician, young politician in the country who has a remarkable vision for the welfare and growth of the state. You have a rare quality of converting vision into reality. On behalf of FATSI and myself, I compliment Telangana government for their wonderful progress on many fronts. Whenever we are outside state, we proudly say that we live in Telangana, a place whoever comes, stay here for life. The proactive policies of the government could be seen from the fact that the state is power plus, not only to the industry, but also farmers who are getting 24/7 power supply as a welfare measure. T-Hub, Mission Bhagiratha, 2 BHK for homeless, Raitu Bandhu to support farmers are already very successful schemes of the government. However, I am personally impressed with the plantation of trees, making state and city lush green where we can breathe fresh air. Clean city and beautiful roads are landmark of the state. I can vouch for the industrial peace which the industrial fraternity enjoy, and not to forget ease of doing business in the state. Coming to today's function, FATSI Excellence Award. Some 5 decades ago, our predecessors thought to recognize the achievement of state industry by awarding them to their achievement in various fields such as excellence in industrial productivity, research and development, export performance, scientific innovation and discoveries. The awards subsequently extended to association, women entrepreneurs, individual achievers, differently able persons and social workers. Over a period of time, the award has become coveted and gives a sense of achievement to the winner. The awards are recognized because it passes through a very rigorous scrutiny by independent eminent jury. I would like to specially mention this year's jury, which comprises of Honorable Justice Retired Shri T.N.C. Rangarajan, Honorable Justice Retired Shri V. Bhaskar Rao, Honorable Justice Retired Shri G. Govind Rajulu, Dr. M. Gopal Krishna, IAS Retired, Dr. Surendra Kumar, former Director and Senior Scientist DRDO. The Excellence Award Committee also comprises the subject leaders and experts in the field. I congratulate and commend all the award winners for the relentless effort for achieving a significant milestone of success. I am sure these awards will encourage them to do more. I also congratulate these the participants who missed their awards by a whisker. They are no less than the winners, and I am sure it will push them further to achieve more. With these words, I once again thank and welcome Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu and Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu for giving us their valuable time on the momentous occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Modi, for the introductory remarks. May I now invite Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, IT, EC Department, Government of Telangana to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, FTCCI President Mr. Ramakant Inani, Mr. Modi, Mr. Agarwal, Mr. Bhaskar Reddy, all the senior office bearers, past presidents, most importantly, the award winners, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by congratulating FTCCI for maintaining this strong and old tradition of providing awards to those industries and those entrepreneurs who have excelled in different fields. Last year, as we all understand, has been a very, very difficult times for all of us. And the industrial sector also bore the brunt of the lockdowns, the restrictions, the supply chain disruptions, etc. But despite all that, the fact that industry as a body, as a collective, has withstood the challenges, has collaborated and cooperated with the government, and today has revived and bounced back as quickly as it could have, shows a very positive sign and a very fundamental aspect about our Hyderabad and Telangana industries, that our core is very strong. Many of the industries today have started their production as good as it was in the pre-COVID times. Most of them have got their workers back. Many of you, as you will recall, in the early days faced this prospect of some workers leaving for their home states. But my information is that practically all the migrant workers have come back, which is not true for many other cities. So this is also a very positive indication that you have treated your workers well, you have integrated and assimilated them well, and therefore they have come back as soon as situations have allowed. And whatever else, whatever other welfare measures and relief measures which the government has kind of announced for you, you have also ensured that it is spread to all your members. For example, the emergency credit guarantee scheme which Government of India announced as a part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, the offtake of that in our state, Telangana, is far, far better than many other states. So credit goes to industry associations like yours. But now that we are returning back to normal, let us also look at the road ahead. What else can we do together as the government, as the industry, Premier Industry Association? I have been speaking about it on many occasions that we need to bring more technology into our factories, into our workplaces. And there are extremely good examples of automation and using new generation technologies like additive manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, 3D printing, etc. in some of our premier industries. But we need to spread it much, much more into our MSMEs also. Similarly, I have also mentioned this in the past that we need to collaborate much more. There's a concept called industrial synergy. Like one industry preparing something which is used by another, and there is a kind of a chain of dependency upon each other. So we need to create more such chains, more such clusters, and I'm very sure that good days are ahead of us, much, much more than they have been in the past. I would also like to congratulate all the 19 winners whose names are going to be announced very shortly. All of you have done exemplary work. You are role models for others. And this recognition that you are getting today in such a public platform, I'm sure will spur you to do even better. And not only win these awards at the state level, you should become national champions and make all of us proud. So my heartiest congratulations once again to all the awardees, to distinguished members of the jury, and to FTCCI Award Committee for putting this together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ranjan, and you've always been very positive and you want to bring out the best from the industry. So we always take all your suggestions very seriously and to the heart. I'm sure that everyone is eagerly waiting to hear from our Honorable Minister, and again, I'm glad that the waiting time is over, and I now invite our Chief Guest to address the gathering, Mr. K.T. Ramarao.
Thank you, Kathy. Honorable President of FTCCI, Shri Ramakant Inani ji, Bhaskar Reddy Garu, to my Principal Secretary Jayesh Ranjan ji, to Mr. Agarwal, and to the chairman of the jury today, Shri Ravindra Modi ji. मोदी साहब, आपका भाई का नाम नरेंद्र मोदी है क्या? चलो, कम से कम एक मोदी तो हमारे फैन है। आपने कहा कि आप हमें पसंद करते हैं, कम से कम वो तो हमारे लिए अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात। थैंक यू। To distinguished gathering here, Khyati and both Mr. Ainani kept saying this is my maiden visit here. Actually, it's not. ये मेरी पता नहीं आप में से कितने लोगों को याद है, बट एक 4-5 साल पहले यहीं पे इसी ऑडिटोरियम में आपसे मुलाकात हुई थी बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ। उस दरमियान शायद वो हैदराबाद मैनेजमेंट एसोसिएशन की मीटिंग थी, तो तब हुई थी मुलाकात, बट बाद में आपने बुलाया नहीं, मैं आया नहीं। सिंपल, आप हमें याद कीजिए तो हम भी आपको याद करेंगे, सिंपल सी बात है। My request to all of you, see, in the state of Telangana, I would urge you to, before we talk of future, let's also look back. Let's also think about what the situation was exactly 7 years ago. 7 साल पहले एक ऐसा हालत था, एक ऐसा माहौल था जहाँ पे हैदराबाद के और बाकी राज्य के भी इन्वेस्टर और इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट जो लोग यहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट किए थे, आपको बिजली की इतनी सख्त प्रॉब्लम थी कि आप इंदिरा पार्क के पास हड़ताल पे बैठे। शायद आपको याद होगा, यूनाइटेड आंध्र प्रदेश में 2-2 दिन पावर हॉलिडे होता था, एक हफ्ते में 2 दिन पावर हॉलिडे होता था, और अच्छा 3 दिन। आजकल लोग यूरोप में इधर उधर बात करते हैं 5 दिन की, हफ्ते की, तब तो आपको मजबूरन लेना पड़ता था 5 डे वीक या 4 डे वीक आपको मजबूरी में लेना पड़ता था। एंड नॉट ओनली डिड द इंडस्ट्री सफ़र एज अ रिजल्ट, बट इवन द इंडस्ट्रियल वर्कर्स, लैक्स ऑफ देम, जिनकी रोज़ी रोटी अब हम उनकी काम से मिलती है, उनको भी बहुत सारा तकलीफ होता था। दैट वाज द सिचुएशन बैक इन यूनाइटेड आंध्र प्रदेश। एंड इन फैक्ट व्हेन द स्टेट वाज फॉर्म्ड, देयर वर लॉट ऑफ डाउट्स कि क्या होगा हैदराबाद में, क्या हालत होगा, क्या 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 यहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री कैसे चलेगी, इन्वेस्टर्स की देखभाल कैसे होगा। और यहाँ पे जो हैदराबाद है, इतनी बड़ी कॉस्मोपॉलिटन सिटी है। अभी रमाकांत जी मुझसे कह रहे थे कि हमारी फैमिली और 4 फादर्स जो हैं राजस्थान से यहाँ पे आए, और पहले जुक्कल आए, जुक्कल से आप कह रहे थे कि बैलगाड़ी से आए कि I was really surprised when he told me that. So the fact is, a city like Hyderabad, an extremely cosmopolitan city, which has all the ingredients, really, for the aspiration to be a global city, ऐसी जगह अगर एक रीजनल या रिलीजियस या कोई और विंडिक्टिव एटीट्यूड के साथ काम होगा या यहाँ बर्ताव होगा, तो बहुत नुकसान होने की एक संभावना थी। मैं बात कर रहा हूँ 7 साल पहले की। पर अगर आज आप देखते हैं, जब भी कोई रिपोर्ट आती है बाहर, चाहे वो ईज़ ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस पे हो, चाहे वो क्वालिटी ऑफ लिविंग पे, बेस्ट क्वालिटी ऑफ लिविंग पे हो, चाहे वो इनोवेशन पे हो, कोई भी मेट्रिक, स्किल पे हो, एम्प्लॉयमेंट पे हो, आज पूरे हिंदुस्तान में, पूरे इंडिया में अगर कोई 3-4 राज्यों का नाम लिया जाता है पॉजिटिवली प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट्स में, तो इसमें मैं आज फ़ख्र के साथ, गर्व के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि तेलंगाना उनमें टॉप 3 में या टॉप 2 में आता है। और किसी को ये सोचना, किसी को ये बात अगर ड्रीम भी करना होता 7 साल पहले, तो बहुत मुश्किल बात थी कि ऐसा भी हो सकता है। पर आज ये अगर पॉसिबल हुआ, तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक लीडर की वजह से हुआ, और वो है हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब श्री KCR जी। क्योंकि मुझे याद है एक टाइम ऐसा था कि इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट जब हमारे पास आते थे, मुझे याद है हमारी इलेक्शन हुई थी अप्रैल में 2014 में, और इनाग्रेशन हुई थी जून 2, 2014। उन 20-15 दिन जो गैप था रिजल्ट आने के बाद, शायद इसमें से चंद लोग को याद होगा, हमने एक मीटिंग किया था काचीगुड़ा में। हमारे भाई वहाँ से हाथ उठा रहे हैं। तो कुछ लोग मिले थे उस दिन, स्टील इंडस्ट्री से, ऑयल इंडस्ट्री से, महेश्वरी समाज के और बाकी दूसरे समाज के भी लोग थे। तो उन्होंने बस एक ही चीज़ मांगा उस दिन कि भाई आप कुछ भी करो, बिजली दो, बस बिजली दे दो, हम काम हमारा करेंगे, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर ठीक ठाक रखो, यहाँ पे पीसफुल रहने दो माहौल, और आप बिजली दे दो, बस इतना ही आपसे मांग है और कुछ नहीं। और आज आप एक बार याद कीजिए, फर्स्ट 6 मंथ्स में हमारी गवर्नमेंट की अगर कोई प्रायोरिटी थी तो फर्स्ट 6 मंथ्स का यही प्रायोरिटी था कि एक तो बिजली का प्रॉब्लम हमेशा के लिए सॉल्व कर दें, और दूसरी बात थी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को यहाँ पे मजबूत करने की और बरकरार रखने की, जो भी अमन थी उसको बरकरार रखने की। और मैं आज अगेन, द रीज़न वाई आई से दिस विद अ लॉट ऑफ प्राइड इज़ बिकॉज अ सिटी लाइक हैदराबाद कैन नॉट अफोर्ड and cannot take any kind of vindictive attitude, especially from the government, especially from those who are in the administration. So today, when Mercer not only once, रमाकांत जी आपने कहा 2019 में 5 years in a row, 2015 से लेके 20 तक 5 years in a row, Mercer is rated as Hyderabad as a city with the best quality of living among all Indian cities. वो ऐसे ही नहीं होता है। आज आप देखिए, बेसिक जो प्रॉब्लम है तेलंगाना के नागरिक के लिए, तेलंगाना के सिटीजन के लिए, उनका देखभाल किया गया। पावर इज़ नॉट एन इशू एनी मोर इन हैदराबाद। आज जब हम देखते हैं कि चेन्नई में और कई और राज्यों में और कई और शहरों में पानी रेलवे टैंकर के साथ लाना पड़ता है, हैदराबाद ने अपना प्लानिंग कर लिया 2050 तक, 2050 तक हमने प्लान कर लिया, और वी हैव टेकन केयर ऑफ 95% ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ड्रिंकिंग वाटर। एंड ऑन द अदर हैंड इन द रूरल एरियाज, अगर आज आप देखते हैं, इससे पहले while तेलंगाना रीजन वॉज इन द बेसिन ऑफ रिवर्स गोदावरी एंड कृष्णा, इरिगेशन के लिए पानी ज़्यादा मिलता नहीं था यहाँ पे, क्योंकि लिफ्ट इरिगेशन चाहिए था, पैसा लगाना था, और यहाँ इतने सारे बैरन लैंड्स थे कि बहुत एक पाइप ड्रीम था वो, कि यहाँ पे पानी आएगा और खेती बाड़ी होगा। आज मैं गर्व के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि तेलंगाना टुडे हैज़ बिकम द ग्रैनरी ऑफ इंडिया। आज पैडी अगर देखते हैं प्रोडक्शन, आप सबसे ज़्यादा पैडी प्रोडक्शन आज पंजाब में नहीं होता है, आंध्रा में नहीं होता है, तेलंगाना से आता है। आज तेलंगाना का जो सोना मसूर राइस है, आज पूरा हिंदुस्तान में जाता है, और कुवैत में, मिडिल ईस्ट में, यूएस और यूके चल रहा है। ये पिछली 5 साल की प्रोग्रेस की बात है। तो वंस यू हैव सॉर्टेड आउट दिस बेसिक इश्यूज, पानी, बिजली और फूड ग्रेन्स, everything else of course will fall in place. Law and order has been extremely efficient. आज हैदराबाद हो या बाकी राज्य हो, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की कोई समस्या है ही नहीं, और वेलफेयर इतना किया जा रहा है। आप एक बार देखिए, आज जितने वेलफेयर प्रोग्राम तेलंगाना में हैं और जितना खर्च आज गवर्नमेंट करती है वेलफेयर स्कीम्स पे, शायद ही ऐसा कोई राज्य नहीं है जहाँ पे इतनी बड़ी पैमाने पे प्रोग्राम चलते हैं। स्कूल्स हो, स्कूलिंग सिस्टम हो, गुरुकुल स्कूल्स हो या इंस्टीट्यूशनल डिलीवरीज हो, सारे ही मेट्रिक्स पे आज तेलंगाना in fact is rated as one among the best states in the country. One of the things I can quote, because there are a lot of women in the audience also, the infant mortality and maternal mortality rates have come down big way after Telangana state has come in. Now this is again focusing on basics. This is again getting the basics right, basic priorities of a government right. हाँ, काम अभी है, बाकी है, काम करना है, हम लोग सिंसियरली काम कर रहे हैं और उम्मीद है कि करते रहेंगे। Though one thing that I would like to point out, especially with respect to industrialization, our Honorable Chief Minister back in 2014 had conducted a marathon meeting with the entire industrial associations, including FTCCI, I think it was called FAPSI then. आपके साथ भी मीटिंग हुई थी, उनकी 7 घंटे की एक मीटिंग चली थी जिसमें सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थे, सबका फीडबैक उन्होंने लिया, एक होटल में किया गया था और TSI पास करके एक प्रोग्राम लाया उन्होंने। आज पूरे हिंदुस्तान में ऐसी कोई राज्य नहीं है जहाँ पे आपको इतनी अच्छी सुविधा है, जहाँ पे ये बताया जाता है कि every single application that we get, we will clear in 15 days under this industrial project self-approval, self-certification and approval process. अगर 15 दिन में हम हाँ नहीं कहते हैं तो 16वां दिन ऑटोमेटिक हाँ है, 16th day is a deemed approval. No other state in India will tell you this. Secondly, if you have a piece of land anywhere in Telangana, you can start construction on day one, be it in a village or a municipality, without seeking any clearance from the government. Now this is called a self-certification. Simultaneously, you need to apply so that we need to know, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट को ये जानकारी होना चाहिए कि कौन क्या कर रहे हैं राज्य में. This again no other state in India will tell you. और जयेश रंजन जो है हमारे 1992 बैच के IAS टॉपर है पूरे हिंदुस्तान में. आज अगर जयेश रंजन भी अगर गलती करते हैं और 15 दिन में अप्रूवल नहीं देते हैं, उनको भी फाइन लगता है 1,000 रुपये का। अभी तक तो लगा नहीं, लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी क्योंकि जयेश इतने एफिशिएंट है। हमने 13,826 अभी तक इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोजेक्ट अप्रूवल TS IPAS के जरिए हमने अप्रूवल दिया है। 2,04,000 करोड़ से ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट तेलंगाना में आज तक पिछले 6 साल में मिला है। 14 लाख से ज़्यादा, 14.5 लाख से ज़्यादा डायरेक्ट एम्प्लॉयमेंट का प्रॉफिट और बेनिफिट हुआ है तेलंगाना की यंगस्टर्स को। ये सारे जो हैं मेट्रिक्स जो हैं ऐसे ही नहीं आते हैं, ऐसे ही नहीं बनते हैं। इन्वेस्टर ऐसे ही नहीं आते हैं। कोई अगर कोई अमेज़ॉन आ रहा है, कोई एप्पल आ रहा है, गूगल आ रहा है, तो ये ऐसे ही नहीं चल के आते हैं। पूरा मतलब तुलना करते हैं, कंपेयर करते हैं कि कौन राज्य क्या प्रोवाइड करता है और कहाँ पे स्टेबिलिटी कैसा है। आज अगर तेलंगाना अट्रैक्ट कर रही है इंडस्ट्रीज़, वो इसलिए है क्योंकि हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर जो हैं एक्सट्रीमली एफिशिएंट हैं, एक्सट्रीमली कॉन्फिडेंट हैं और उनकी जो ध्यान है बेसिक्स पे है। बेसिक्स को करेक्ट करने में उनकी ध्यान है। मैं जानता हूँ देयर इज स्कोप फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट, आई नो दैट देयर इज स्कोप फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट। इंडस्ट्रियल इंसेंटिव्स देने हैं। इनफैक्ट पिछले मार्च में जब हमने बजट इंट्रोड्यूस किया था, वी हैड एलोकेटेड 1,500 crores फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल इंसेंटिव्स। अनफॉर्चुनेटली राइट आफ्टर दैट वी वर ऑल लॉकडाउन, पैंडेमिक, all of this has hit, and state finances, central finances, everything has gone haywire. Unfortunately, we could not deliver on the industrial incentives last year, but I assure you, in the upcoming year, in the next budget, we will certainly ensure that all of your industrial incentives are cleared, and I will take it to the notice of the Honorable Chief Minister. रमाकांत जी, आपने एक बात कहा कि जो आत्मनिर्भर पैकेज थी, it has been ineffective और उससे ज़्यादा फ़ायदा नहीं मिला। पता नहीं इसमें अगर किसी को मिला या ना मिला, मुझे तो नहीं पता। बात हुई थी 20 लाख करोड़ पैकेज की। अब इसमें से 20 लोग ऐसे हैं, पता नहीं मुझे इस रूम में जिनको फ़ायदा मिला। मैं तो किसी को मिला नहीं आज तक जिनको 20 लाख करोड़ पैकेज से कोई फ़ायदा मिला। बातें किए गए बट हुआ नहीं कुछ। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि जो बजट केंद्र सरकार रखेगी 1 फरवरी को, हम उम्मीद कर रहे हैं, ना सिर्फ मैं पर्सनली बल्कि पूरा हिंदुस्तान में जितने भी उद्योगपति हैं, सारे ही लोग उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि कोई अच्छा स्टिमुलस पैकेज मिले जिससे फिर इकोनॉमी बैक ऑन ट्रैक आए और फिर हिंदुस्तान की जीडीपी जो स्लिप करते आई पिछले 8-10 क्वार्टर से, 12 क्वार्टर से इनफैक्ट, फिर एक बार रिवाइव हों और जल्द से जल्द फिर से बाउंस बैक करें। हम भी उम्मीद कर रहे हैं, हम भी लिखते जा रहे हैं, उनको चिट्ठी पे चिट्ठी लिख रहे हैं। बट एक बात की दुख होती है, हर जो रैंकिंग दिया जाता है उसमें तेलंगाना को अव्वल दर्जे पे बिठाया जाता है क्योंकि बाय मेरिट रैंकिंग होती है। बट जब बात होती है कुछ एलोकेशन देने की, इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर करने की, या एक हाई स्पीड रेल देने की, या डिफेंस इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्शन कॉरिडोर बनाने की, फिर हम रह जाते हैं देखते देखते और कहीं और जाता है वो इसलिए क्योंकि नंबर्स जो हैं, आज हिंदुस्तान में नंबर्स की गेम ज़्यादा चलती है। 80 सीट अगर आपके पास हैं तो आप राज करेंगे। अब अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी ओनली हैव 17, तो आज हमें देखना पड़ रहा है। अगर बुलेट रेल आती है तो DMIC के बीच में दौड़ती है, दिल्ली मुंबई इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर, और सीधा पहुंचती है अहमदाबाद। मोदी साहब आपके भाई को बोल दीजिए एक हमारे तरफ भी आए। यहाँ बेंगलुरु है, हैदराबाद है, चेन्नई है, काफ़ी सारे प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट्स हैं, प्रोग्रेसिव टाउन्स हैं, प्रोग्रेसिव सिटीज़ हैं। और हाई स्पीड रेल कनेक्टिविटी जब आती है तो यहाँ साउथ की तरफ आती ही नहीं, रुक जाती है बॉम्बे में। मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ कि अल्टीमेटली अगर एक देश को प्रॉस्पर करना है, जो मोदी साहब बार बार कहते हैं सबका साथ सबका विकास, उस बात पे अगर विश्वास हो, विश्वास तब होगा जब बातें काम के रूप में बदल जाएंगे, जब ट्रांसलेट होगा रियलिटी में। मेरी उम्मीद यही है कि आगे आने वाली जो बजट है इसमें तेलंगाना जैसे प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट को भी बढ़ावा दिया जाएगा। हम डिमांड करते आ रहे हैं हैदराबाद और नागपुर के बीच में एक इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर हो, हैदराबाद और रामगुंडम के बीच एक इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर हो, हैदराबाद और बेंगलुरु के बीच एक इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर हो, और हैदराबाद और वारंगल के बीच में भी एक इंडस्ट्रियल कॉरिडोर हो। अनफॉर्चुनेटली नन ऑफ दीज हैव बीन सपोर्टेड सो फार, ऑल लिप सर्विस, और बहुत बार बहुत प्रेस किया जाता है। जो भी मिनिस्टर आते हैं सेंट्रल से बहुत प्रेस करते हैं, तेलंगाना ने खूब ये किया, खूब वो किया। लिप सर्विस से क्या मिलता है? मैं भी बहुत कुछ बोल सकता हूँ, पैसे अगर नहीं देंगे तो क्या होगा? मेरी रिक्वेस्ट through our media friends to Mr. Piyush Goyal, to Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, is that they should also support and encourage progressive states which have been dominating, in terms of benchmarking policies, in terms of pioneering initiatives like Mission Bhagirath, in terms of completing projects on a breakneck speed. World's largest multi-stage lift irrigation project, Kaleshwaram. It's the world's largest multi-stage lift irrigation project, and our Honorable Chief Minister has completed it in 3 years. Have we ever seen in independent India's history a project being completed at such a speed? आज हिंदुस्तान की तारीख में कोई चीफ मिनिस्टर ने, कोई राज्य सरकार ने काम करके दिखाया इतनी जल्दी, इतनी तेजी से कोई प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हुआ कभी? ऐसी परफॉर्मिंग राज्य को, ऐसी प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट को बढ़ावा देना केंद्र सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है, क्योंकि राज्य जब मजबूत होंगे, स्टेट जब मजबूत होंगे, वी हैव टू रिमेंबर, स्ट्रॉन्गर स्टेट्स विल लीड टू स्ट्रॉन्गर कंट्री. Definitely we need to support progressive states like Telangana. I hope Government of India will actually positively support us, because we've been doing and planning things at scale. हमने अगर हैदराबाद फार्मा सिटी की बात की तो हमने ना सिर्फ तेलंगाना राज्य की बेनिफिट के, तेलंगाना राज्य के हित में सोचा, बल्कि हिंदुस्तान के हित में सोचा, क्योंकि आज हैदराबाद जो है बल्क ड्रग्स और फार्मास्यूटिकल कैपिटल है हिंदुस्तान का. इस पोजीशन को अगर और कंसोलिडेट करते हैं तो फायदा केवल तेलंगाना को नहीं मिलेगा, पूरा हिंदुस्तान को मिलेगा. आज हैदराबाद है पूरा वर्ल्ड का, पूरा दुनिया का वैक्सीन कैपिटल. आज हम लोग मुंह पे पट्टी बांध के बात कर रहे हैं वैक्सीन क्योंकि हमने लिया नहीं, पर इस वैक्सीन कैपिटल में देखिए अब छोटे छोटे चीज होते हैं. वैक्सीन तो सारा यहाँ बनता है, 5 बिलियन से ज़्यादा डोज यहाँ बनता है. पूरे दुनिया में जितने वैक्सीन बनता है उसमें 1/3 यहाँ बनता है. पूरा दुनिया को आज हम सप्लाई कर रहे हैं. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली वैक्सीन टेस्टिंग लैब यहाँ नहीं होता, वो कसौली जाना पड़ता है, हिमाचल प्रदेश, 1200 किलोमीटर दूर. ये कहाँ की रीत है? तो ऐसे छोटे छोटे चीज़ जो मैटर करते हैं एक इकोसिस्टम को और मजबूत करने के लिए, इन पे ध्यान देना चाहिए. बातों से काम नहीं चलता, इन पे ध्यान देना चाहिए, इनको और बढ़ावा देना चाहिए. एक और बात भी मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, जैसा मैंने कहा अभी, आज पूरा दुनिया बात कर रहा है कि चाइना से मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मूव करेगा और बाकी देशों में जाएगा. अगर हिंदुस्तान को फोकस करके एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डेस्टिनेशन बनना है, वी हैव टू थिंक ऑन स्केल. आज हम लोग फार्मा सिटी की जब बात करते हैं, वो 19,000 एकड़ में बनेगा, वो पूरा दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा फार्मा क्लस्टर होगा. तभी हम जाके चाइना से कम्पीट कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो इकोनॉमीज ऑफ स्केल आती हैं स्केल से, वो फायदा अल्टीमेटली कंज्यूमर को पहुंचेगा, कंज्यूमर को मिलेगा. आज अगर हम टेक्सटाइल पार्क की बात करते हैं तो वारंगल में पूरा हिंदुस्तान का सबसे बड़ा टेक्सटाइल पार्क हमने लॉन्च किया, काकतिया मेगा टेक्सटाइल पार्क. अनफॉर्चुनेटली गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया डज नॉट सपोर्ट ईदर द फार्मा सिटी और द टेक्सटाइल पार्क. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग क्लस्टर हमारे 3 हैं, तीनों के तीनों भरे हुए हैं. हम लिखते हैं उनको, कहते हैं और दीजिए, कोई जवाब नहीं मिलता. हैदराबाद को इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी इन्वेस्टमेंट रीजन का दर्जा दिया गया था यूपीए सरकार ने 2013 में. इंडिया आने के बाद उसको हटा दिया या रहा, कुछ नहीं पता. उसके बाद में कोई जवाब नहीं उनके तरफ से, जितनी बार भी हमने मांगा. ये सब अगर नहीं मिलता है, केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से अगर प्रोत्साहन नहीं मिलता है, तो डेफिनेटली जिस तेजी से हम दौड़ना चाहते हैं नहीं दौड़ पाएंगे, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली हम हिंदुस्तान के एक अहम हिस्सा है और रहना चाहते हैं और तेजी से भागना चाहते हैं और हिंदुस्तान की तरक्की में भागीदार बनना चाहते हैं. Unfortunately, that's not happening. But that's why you will see, in spite of all this, we have been progressing. In spite of all this, we've been growing both in IT, industry. We've been growing at a good speed. And I assure you, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, we will continue to grow. We will continue to reform. We will continue to create new benchmarks for the rest of the country to follow in all sectors. And Jayesh was just telling me yesterday when Niti Ayog's Vice Chairman was here, Honorable Chief Minister instructed Jayesh Ranjan to think of new ideas and to think of better schemes to promote more and more industrialization in the state of Telangana. So we will also be coming out with more, not हम बस दूसरों को क्रिटिसाइज करने में टाइम बर्बाद नहीं करेंगे, हम अपना भी काम डेफिनेटली और ज़ोर से करेंगे. And we'll come out with better models of incentives. We'll come out with better ideas. सोच रहे हैं हम कि और क्या किया जा सकता है जिससे हम लोग और इंडस्ट्री तेलंगाना को अट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं. मैं आपसे बस एक ही चीज़ रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा। आज जब मैं कहीं जाके कहता हूँ, कोई कॉलेज जाके या कहीं और जाके युवाओं को एड्रेस करता हूँ, कहता हूँ कि तेलंगाना में 13,826 यूनिट्स को हमने परमिशन दिया, जिससे 14 लाख लोगों को 14 लाख से ज़्यादा लोगों को रोज़गार मिलेगी। तो बहुत बार ये पूछा जाता है मुझसे कि इसमें से लोकल एम्प्लॉयमेंट आप कितना दे रहे हो। मैं सारे उद्योगपति जो बैठे हैं यहाँ पे FTCCI के लीडरशिप में, मैं आप सभी से बस एक ही रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि प्लीज़ हायर as many locals as possible, because we are also incentivizing. In fact, if you go for local employment, if you hire more than 80% locals, we are giving you additional incentives. In fact, दूसरे राज्य में क्या कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने एक लेजिस्लेशन बना दिया। उन्होंने कहा कि अगर आप हमारे राज्य में एक यूनिट खोलना चाहते हो तो 75% आप लोकल रिजर्वेशन होगा जॉब्स में। हमने रिग्रेसिव पॉलिसी नहीं लिया, हमने ऐसा सोचा नहीं, नेगेटिव पॉलिसी हमने नहीं लिया। हमने कहा कि जो इंसेंटिव आपको मिलने हैं मिलेंगे, पर अगर आप लोकल्स को एम्प्लॉय करते हो तो एडिशनल इंसेंटिव मिलेगा और आपको और भी तेज़ी से भागने का मौका मिलेगा। तो मैं आप सारे इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि प्लीज़ वर्क विद आवर टीम, द टास्क तेलंगाना एकेडमी फॉर स्किल एंड नॉलेज, जो आपको गाइड करेंगी, जो आपको अगर आप जो रिक्वायर्ड स्किल सेट आप अगर हमें दे देंगे तो वी विल ट्रेन द youngsters at our cost. Our job is to provide local employment. So my request, please consider that. Second request I also have for you, we are exploring many potential collaborative opportunities with industries who are looking towards India, especially large manufacturing sector. We are in fact compiling a blue book so that we can validate your businesses, validate certain industries, and offer you collaborative joint venture opportunities with multinational companies. So I request FTCCI to work with the industries department और आप वैलिडेट करके ऐसा एक लिस्ट बनाइए, एक डायरेक्टरी बनाइए, जिससे अगर कोई जापानीज इन्वेस्टर या कोरियन इन्वेस्टर आना चाहता है, इंडिया में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहता है, तो उनको हम एक रेडीमेड बुक दे देंगे और कहेंगे भाई इस सेक्टर में, हर एक सेक्टर में हमारे इतने सारे इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हैं, उद्योगपति हैं, जिनके साथ आप पार्टनरशिप कर सकते हो। अगर आप ये FTCCI और गवर्नमेंट जॉइंटली वैलिडेट करेगा तो उसका ज़रूर एक अच्छा फ़ायदा सबको मिलेगा। और मैं आज जिन्होंने भी यहाँ पे एक्सेलेंस अवार्ड जीते हैं in 19 different categories, I congratulate you all. And like Jayesh said, I think our goal, our ambition, our strive for excellence cannot be contained to one state. We have to continue to push the envelope. We have to continue to strive for excellence. And I hope that you win many more national awards and bring accolades to our wonderful state of Telangana. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana.
Sir, Honorable Minister, first of all, a big thank you for considering, assuring us the more budget, and your assurances have given music to our industry fraternity and clearing all dues in coming months. Truly, it's cosmopolitan and global city, and we could see from the kind of investments are attracted into our state. No other state in the country is getting this kind of an investment. And absolutely power, security, all these things are, we keep discussing with all our industry, and these are the two things which made our state as a very progressive state. And sir, we are doing our bit from FTCCI, and on the direction of Sri Vinod Kumar, Chairman of Planning Board, we come out with a rice report, rice export report. We put all our energies within 1 month, I think. Kathy, please present that rice report, our president. Sir, our state has got the non-basmati variety, and in our report, basmati variety is the largest exporter, and we started working on various avenues to export non-basmati right from Telangana state, and we have already started writing to all embassies. Recently we met with Iran consulate, and they have readily agreed to partner with our rice millers and various rice industries, and the same thing will be extended to all other Gulf region. There we have demand for this our variety of Telangana Sona Masuri. And also we made a skill development program. We have already started, sir, at FTCCI, and for locals we have during COVID the entire our federation and our staff started working, because instead of keeping idle we started these online courses, and which are very successful. And regarding Jayesh Ranjan sir, you said he never fined 1,000 rupees. So in our private lives, all our industrialists have lunch at least in a private, we don't allow anybody. But when we met sir, while taking lunch, he disposed almost half a dozen cases, sir. That is the commitment of Jayesh Ranjan sir. Thank you very much, sir, for the support you have given. Again, once again, big thank you for all your support and assurance, sir.
Sir, also we have 20 expert committees at the Federation, and in fact recently the Logistic Committee has made a representation to the central government for the multimodal logistic park. So with the government support, I think even our committee wants to push that, to have a greater impact. So thank you once again, and we are going to start with the award ceremony, and I request Rajesh to kindly do all the arrangements, and I invite Sujata to start with the proceedings of the award. So we'll just take like a minute to clear the tables. Sujata, you can be seated. Sujata. So start with the awards. Then you want to say, or should I just stay? Finish. How?
Thank you, Kyati. Now we will take forward the program. And before we give the announce the names of the award winners, we would like our chief guest and the guest of honor to please felicitate our jury members, who are our eminent jury members and who really worked hard in selecting the good and the best among the lot. I now invite our jury members to please receive a memento. And first is Sri S.V. Bhaskar Rao, retired Judge, High Court of Andhra Pradesh. Sir, please come on to the stage. And I invite Dr. M. Gopalakrishna, IAS retired. And now I invite Professor Abhirama Krishna, Director General, Bhadraka Group of Institutions, to please receive the memento. And I invite C.A. Shankar Rao Bala, Chartered Accountant, to please receive the memento. Group photo with jury. Group photo with jury. Once again, congratulate all the award winners. And the names of the award winners are shown on the screen, and I request all the team members to please be ready at the stage before announcing their name in the sequence shown in the screen. First award goes to, in the category of Excellence in Industrial Productivity, it goes to MS Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited, Hyderabad, and I invite Chairman and Managing Director Dr. Sanjay Kumar Jha to please receive the award. And also the Excellence in Research and Development Award again goes to MS Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited, Hyderabad. The next award goes to MS Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in the category of Excellence in All-Round Performance. I invite General Manager Sri Rajiv Kumar to receive the award. The next award goes to MS Engineering Way Eggway International Asia Private Limited, RR District, in the category of Excellence in Agro-Based Industry. I invite Vice President Sri K. Nirmal Kumar to receive the award. Excellence in Marketing Initiatives Award goes to MS Hyderabad International Trade Expositions Limited, Hyderabad, and I invite General Manager Business Development Sri Sambit Kumar Mann to receive the award. Excellence in Export Performance Award goes to MS Kalyani Rafael Advanced Systems Private Limited, Hyderabad, and I invite CEO Sri Rudrakumar Jadeja to receive the award. Please give a big round of applause and encourage the award winners. Next award in Excellence in New and Renewable Energy Development Application. This award goes to MS Surana Telecom and Power Limited, Secunderabad, and I invite Managing Director Sri Narendra Surana to receive the award. Excellence in Employee Welfare Initiatives Award goes to MS JK Fenner India Limited, Sangareddy District. I invite Vice President Operations Sri DJ Ravi Kumaram to receive the award. Excellence in Corporate Social Responsibility Award goes to MS Mylan Laboratories Limited, Hyderabad, and I invite Head of Human Relations Dr. Mallikarjun Nagineni to receive the award. Excellence in Product Innovation Award goes to MS HSIL Limited, AGI Closures, Sangareddy District. I invite Chief Financial Officer Sri O.P. Pandey to receive the award.
No, bhaiya.
Excellence in Product Innovation MSc category award goes to MS BFACH 4X Private Limited, Hyderabad. I invite co-founder Sri Uday Nadiwade to receive the award. Excellence in Research and Development MSc category award goes to MS Varsha Bioscience and Technology India Private Limited, Hyderabad. And I invite Chairman and Managing Director Dr. A. John Peter to receive the award. Request those who have already received the award not to block the way to the stage, please. Commendation Award in the category of Excellence in Research and Development MSc Award goes to MS AG Biosystems Private Limited, Hyderabad. And I invite Managing Director Sri P. Lakshmi Narayana to receive the award. Excellence in Information Technology Award goes to MS Tata Consultancy Services Limited. And I invite Senior Vice President and Regional Head Telangana and AP Sri V. Rajanna to receive the award. Excellence in Association Chamber for Serving Industry, Commerce and Economy Award goes to MS Telangana Chamber of Events Industry, and I invite President Ms. Raki Kankaria to receive the award. Excellence in Science and Engineering Award goes to Professor Dr. Mohammad Javed Ali, Clinician Scientist, LV Prasad Eye Institute, Hyderabad, and I welcome him to receive the award. Outstanding Woman Entrepreneur Award goes to Proprietrix Ms. Bhagavati Devi Balwa, Shri Kartikeya Pharma, Hyderabad, and I request her to please come out to the stage to receive the award. Can we have a bigger round of applause, please? Excellence in Social Welfare Initiatives for Women Empowerment Award goes to Convener Women Welfare Center, MSCR Foundation, Ms. P. Vanisri to receive the award. An Outstanding Self-Sustaining Effort by a Differently Abled Person Award. I request our chief guest to please. MS Chandrakant Sagar, Pranav Enterprises, Hyderabad. I request all the present media people, please get back a little. Please don't fall on the stage. Clear the stage, please. Clear the podium area. Sir, it is our custom to honor our past presidents by presenting an album in recognition of their outstanding contribution to the FTCCI and its members. And now I request you to please honor our past presidents by presenting a photo album and a memento. Now I invite our past president Sri Gaura Srinivas Garu to please come and receive the I request our past president Sri Arun Luharuka Garu to please come onto the stage and receive the memento, sir. And I also request our immediate past president Sri Karunendra Jasti Garu to please come onto the stage and receive the memento, sir.
Mr. Gaura Srinivas,
Now, after the presentation of awards and mementos are over, I request all our past presidents to please stay back for a group picture. And sir, it is also our custom to honor our members or the staff who have completed the 25 years of dedicated service to the organization, and we request you to please honor the services of these past president and also the staff member of FTCCI. And I request our chief guest to please present a shawl and a memento to the dedicated services of our past president Sri O.P. Goenka. And I invite Mr. Goenka's son to please come onto the stage and receive the award. So, since Mr. Goenka is in Tadepalli Gudem and could not travel, this has been received on his behalf. And said Srimati NVS Lashmi, Deputy Director, has been with the FTCCI for the last 25 years and more, and in recognition of her dedicated services to the organization, we request you to present a silver memento and also a plate. And sir, it is now our turn to honor you, and we request you to please accept our gesture of token of honor. And I request our Vice President Sri Anil Agarwal Garu to present a memento and shawl to our chief guest and also to the guest of honor. to Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu. Request everyone to please take their seats for a minute, and I invite our Senior Vice President Shri Bhaskar Reddy Garu to propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Minister Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Sri Jayesh Ranjan IAS Principal Secretary Garu, dignitaries on and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to propose hearty vote of thanks on this happy and memorable occasion. We are indeed grateful to Honorable Minister Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu for sparing his valuable time and presenting the FTCCI Excellence Awards. Sir, I recollect last November when we came to see you for extending our support to flood victims of our city. We requested you to be our chief guest on this Excellence Awards. For that, you said, go ahead and plan it, I will be there. And you are here. Thank you very much, sir. Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu is always a strong supporter for us in all endeavors. I don't have words to praise him. It is reassuring to our office bearers or our office secretariat. The kind of a support we get from him is unmatchable. Sirs, both of you, your presence amongst us is a great source of inspiration and encouragement for all of us at FTCCI. Thank you very much for both of you. So, the awards presented by our honorable guests are to recognize the success and excellences achieved by those selected few. We take pride in their achievements, and I would like to add my voice of chorus of congratulations to them. Congratulations to the all award winners. We at FTCCI would keep encouraging the industrial fraternity to excel in their areas and help building our state and the nation, visualized by our great leaders. I congratulate Sri O.P. Goenka, Senior Past President, for his outstanding contribution of 25 years to the FTCCI. I also congratulate NVS Lakshmi on completing her 25 years of service at FTCCI. My sincere thanks to government officials and invitees for participating in today's function. I thank past presidents, members of managing committee, other colleagues for their guidance, support and cooperation for successfully organizing this function. I thank the individuals and institutions for sponsoring and instituting all 19 awards. I also thank the gold sponsors Sudhakar Pipes and Fittings, Godrej Jersey, DSL Infra, Sri Salasar Developers, Mahalakshmi Profiles, and all other silver sponsors. My thanks goes to all the officers and staff of FTCCI for their hard work in organizing this function in an amazing way. Last but not the least, I thank all the print and electronic media for giving wide publicity and coverage to this program. Sir, before concluding, I would like to make one request, sir. For past 47 years, FTCCI has a tradition of inviting Chief Minister as chief guest at our Excellence Awards ceremony. Once in 2 years at least. Because of state bifurcation issues and because of our federation as split as FTCCI and FAPSI, since last 8 years we never had a chief minister at this function. My sixth sense says next year our chief minister will visit for Excellence Awards, and I personally request you. I request you to give a slot after 1 year, and I personally invite you, come and invite you to be chief guest at our Excellence Award next year. And last but not the least, I thank all the police, all the security, all the staff for this excellent work. And sir, you know, to putting together this kind of a show is a lot of coordination is required. All our staff worked relentlessly, and I request all the staff, sir, I request you to one picture with our staff. Please staff, join us quickly. Sir, you have to.
Thank you, sir.
Any other suggestions, sir? The programs and all that?
I think we'll have
We'll have some kind of interaction so that we can slowly improve the fineness of the program and all that. So next year I'm going to take over. I think there are some issues and how to make it more. Sir, this one I think. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, one and all.